Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. You look at Phoenix, and being this close to the finals, they do not want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, it's not an elimination game, but there's a good chance this game will decide the series. They won't be holding anything back. I can tell you that for sure.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And it's blocked.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
And Seattle making a change here. York's checked in. There's the drive. And here comes the break. Here's Wagner. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Bryant. 5 to shoot. From about 16. That's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Price.
Whoa! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Paul, and they double up Bryant. Paul outside on the arc. Seattle grabs the miss, and it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Seattle, trying to get something going, and that one is good from Okeke.
Well, first he sets a solid screen, then he shifts into a scoring position. I mean, that's exactly how it should be done.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And Seattle making a change here. World Peace is checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest.
Well, there you have it, their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Suns making a switch here. Bowling boys checked in.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's Ballin' Boy. They set the pick. Green drives in. No good from Ballin' Boy.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bryant outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
Pulls it from the elbow. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
There's a screen by Bryant. Ballin' Boy.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard.
Oh, how about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on that one.
Incredible. Well, he saw his moment and put on a show. That was pretty spectacular.
Back to DeBusschere. An absolute bomb from three-point range. DeBusschere's got 7.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Suns trail by 10. Here's McKinney Jones. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
Clarkson, and another basket for Seattle.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Here's McKinney Jones, and he jams it with authority.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The Suns making a change here. Ballin' Boys check in, and Seattle also making a change. The Beast, he's checked in for Vincent. Shots good by the Beast.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Great decision there. Move the ball out and find the open shooter.
Oh, and the jam by Warwick.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe, right? Wow, hammering it in. Look out.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to Zipser on the wing. Green, no good on the 3. Seattle leading by 7. Here's Noel. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And stolen by Noel. Warwick, no luck. Outside, Green. Over Warwick. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's Seattle in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And oh, here we go with
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's George. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Here's McKinney Jones, and York pulls it down.
Well, that's a win for the offense when you get some easy chances at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Seattle, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
On the wing, Bryant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, beautiful fake there. That's how to burn an over-aggressive defender.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
A putback. Pass to York. Seattle missing again.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Shot clock at 5. Paul passes to Buckets. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And he nails the third. Seattle leading by 7. Pass to the bush. Here's York. Beaubois, the best to York. A 3-ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Buckets passes to Paul. Here's Bryant. Kicks it out to Wagner. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Inside, Okeke. Seattle grabs the miss. Beaubois got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Suns trail by 5. He takes it in. Bolomboy gets the bucket. Bolomboy's got his second basket of the night. Seattle calls timeout. And it's Seattle with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to York. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Suns trail by 3. 20 feet out. Ball and boys, shot is off. Now here is DeBusschere. They can use a bucket and a big-time jam right there.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having. I'd keep getting him the ball.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Boy. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Boy's got his third basket of the night right there.
And when you've got a big man who could shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Phoenix has gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Three-pointer, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He gets it in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Seattle calls timeout.
Let's see what you got. Everybody get down.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Green against Clarkson. Can't cash in from close range. Zipser gets to Boy. It's stolen by Green. Looking to end the run. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his first basket of the night.
Finishing inside through the contact there. Great focus.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Phoenix shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Seattle trails by 4. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Boy.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Warwick, no luck. Suns leading by 4. Pass to McKinney Jones. Spins. Can't convert off the spin. Seattle with the ball. Driving to the basket.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position. And I thought that was going to... Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
The coach has to be happy with that. Draw the defense, then swing it out for a good look at it.
so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from the Rocket Bike Arena Entertainment.
Greetings, everybody. It's game 2, and things are a little rocky right now.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up, and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The refs can't see everything.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They were able to hold serve in game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Buckets passes to Paul. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. Gets a very good look and converts. Paul's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Yeah, it takes vision to spot those openings. Good ball movement.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
The shot's good from DeBusschere.
It's like a sixth sense. Sometimes you just know someone's out there with the look.
Here's Wagner, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got 6 points.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence.
Down low, and finished off by Wagner.
He's not going to miss that.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Okeke. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Okeke's got his second basket of the game.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Seattle calls timeout. And the Suns making a change here. Ballin' Boys checked in. Seattle trails by 13. Here's York. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Ballin' Boy, the shot from the low post is good.
Well, he's just attacking with relentless enthusiasm. I don't see how you slow him down now.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here's York. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, no one around him. And And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes. Wagner comes in for Paul. And it's Goga Bitadze in for Bryant. So it's Phoenix now. Pass to Buckets. Fader on the way. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 13.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wagner passes to Bollenboy. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Buckets can't hit.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's world peace. Seattle missing again. Phoenix leading by 15. Here's Bollenboy. Nifty move. He lays it in. Bollenboy's got 10 points in just the second half.
Strong work in close. I like it when he goes up with confidence.
Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Into the lane, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And that one misses. Seattle trails by 17. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Now here's Green. He's got 9. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Launches a 3. World Peace. Good. World Peace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Green. It's deflected. Pass to Bollenboy. 5 on the clock.
Well, he may be trying to do too much. That's his 4th turnover.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Seattle trails by 14 for the 3, and it's World Peace missing. Tipped away. And pushing it up, Seattle.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here we go, one-on-one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Bollenboy kicks to Green. No good with the wing jumper. Seattle trails by 10. Driving in.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Bollenboy. He's got 27. And here we go again. Seattle on the break.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Over world peace. The good-looking shot from the wing. Green's got 11.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's DeBusschere. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Here's McKinney Jones. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic.
That's something you're more likely to see in a pickup game.
Suns leading by 5. Strawberry. He's covered by Beaubois. Pass to McKinney Jones. There's a good screen. Shoots over Beaubois. McKinney Jones, no good. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Second team foul. Shooting for Seattle. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Ryan is checked in for Phoenix. DeBusschere hits them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's McKinney Jones. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Clock at 4. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from him.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Suns making a change here. Buckner's checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Dwayne Casey address the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. McKinney Jones gets the bucket. Seattle trails by 6. Here's York. Beaubois, the pass to York. With the drive, Wagner with the block.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
good work offensively, spacing out the D.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Beaubois with the double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And that one is good. And the Suns lead by 7.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Beaubois. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, this is on the defense for letting him get this close to the basket, and then they had no choice but to foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
How about the toughness on the boards? Love whenever he stays after it on plays like that.
Here's McKinney Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Here's York. Second shot opportunity. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Suns leading by 4. To the paint. It's stolen by Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
2 on the clock. Holy cow! What a bailout!
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Seattle calls timeout. Change here. Seattle trails by 4. Oh, look at that! Oh, what a play inside!
Set him up so they could knock him down.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's see it.
Here's Green. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Important bucket by Wagner there. They needed that one.
Now Edwards. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Crucial points in this game. Remember that play.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. 17 points was their biggest margin. 6 on the shot clock. Green does not go in. And Seattle shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field.
Huge basket. He's got a sense for the moment.
Phoenix has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Wagner, and he jams it in.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Another shot. Dives for it, and he recovers it. Persistence pays off. Finally, they get it to go.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Seattle calls timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
No thanks. Bring those moves. Dancing machine.
Trailing by 2.
That is why you want to get the ball inside. It puts pressure on the D.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. He's perfect from the line this time.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's York. Edwards fires. Got it. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release.
The previous play is under review.
Boy, this game hangs in the balance of the review now.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
And the officials have made the ruling that he did not get the shot off in time.
And a big change here, guys. I mean, that pushes the game to OT, and these two teams can battle it out another period.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from America West Arena. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
World peace against Paul to take the lead. Trying again. And there's the drive. Clock at 6. Edwards. It's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Basket is good.
Well, everything is coming together here for Wagner, a center who can score at all 3 levels.
Off the glass. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. A 3-pointer. Good.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Puts it up from 12. Puts it up from 15. Seattle has gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Here's Wagner. Oh, the dunk!
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Oh, the slam dunk.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Here's Ballin' Boy. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Rising up and ripping down the 2-hand jam. Defended by Bryant. Puts up the 3. The shot misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That's off. For Seattle, they've gone 3 assists in the field so far here in overtime.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Ballin' Boy. Takes the 3. Edwards with the rebound.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
And pushing it up, here's Seattle.
Look out! Oh, look out! Goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. From deep. Up again. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason? Huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.